Hello friend, how are you? Welcome to Tripan Study Center. Today we are going to do the chapter of social science and highlighting each and every point of it. Let's see what is our topic today. Renaissance. Renaissance, there is an important here. The modern period is unheralded. There is an end of age of faith and beginning of the age of reason. It is a witness is a moment like a resonance and the is a reformations, and this moment is about many change in the culture, intellectually, religion, social and political life of the people all over the world. There is a most important point here. The moment about many change in the culture, intellectually is a religious, social and political life of the people all over the world. This period is also characterized by the urbanization and faster means of transport of communication, democratic system and uniform law based on equality. There is a important point here. The period is characterized by their urbanization, faster means of transport and communication, democratic system and informal law based on equality. The literal means of Renaissance is a rebirth. The Renaissance is meant here a rebirth. It is started Italy around the 14th century AD. Italy was divided into the small city states at that time. Many of them were built on the run of the ancient Roman is buildings. The geographical position of Italian cities has made them a great trading and intellectually is centers. Moreover, the position of Italian cities such as Venice made them to center of trade and that is actually the a crossroad. Many great idea along with the wealth were about by a merchant from far off corner of their globe. The new form of political and social organization give a politically freedom and a suitable atmosphere for a academic, artistics and culture is an advancement. People had a more looser time of study and other activity. That is also important here. This was also a period of great economical expansion. Many commercially and financial techniques were developed for trade and practice like a bookkeeping, bill of exchange and public debt. That is the most important in this time. Whenever to the Italy has become a center of science, that's important. You know that there's an important question here. The whenever Italy has become a center of science, there are Italy has become the center of science. The major development of this time where is a reveal of urban life, commerce based on private capital, banking, formation of nation state, and also is exploration to find new routes and territory and the development of vernacular literatures which is popularized by there is a printing press. This new urbanized society was a less hierarchical and more concerned with a cellular objective. It was a sharp contrast to the earlier ruler traditions born in society. That is important. The adventure on exposure play a significant role in opening and world economical system. Many new accommodates were about from America, Asia and Africa after the discovery of trade routes. There is a also important. These courses enhanced their life for Europeans and inspired them to develop a new way of producing them a large number of make a profit. There is a large number of make a profit. The result was a merchant, enterprises and banker joined to the hand and the capital and come to enjoy an important position in their political life as well as a relation with other country. There is also important. The new idea that is generated in the spirit like humanism, relationalism and there is a spirit of inquiry and the growth of profound a change in the thinking pattern of the people. There is a important time for the idea and generate of period like humanism, rationalism and the spirit of inquiry brought a performing to change in the thinkings and pattern of people. There was a renewed interest in the culture, achievement of classical Greek and Roman civilization. There is a classical Greek and Roman civilization. Human being become the center concern. There are new scholar and they believed in the creative potential of the human beings and their right to be a sick joy and the pressure to the world itself. This was a contrast to be the belief of medieval church which is opposed to worldly pressures. This respect of human beings encourage interest in art, history, language, literature, ethics, etc. That is the most important for the respect for the human beings encourage interest of art, history, language, literature, and ethics also. Do you know that was at the time that discipline is grouped under to the humanities were born. The spirit of humanism also found expression in the field of art and literature. Their greatest achievement of Renaissance artists were in the field of painting. The painters studied their anatomy, their proportions of the human body. They want to be human being to be painted in their last from the proportion. Some of the outstanding artists were Leonardo was Vacas and Michelangelo and Raphael and Botticelli and the Titan. There is a most important artist in this period of time. There is a maximum, there is an important Leonardo is do Vescal. There is some important. Even there a field of captures artists began to make a freestanding statue. And this is a sculptures is now stood apart from a building or a background and were a separate work of art. The first great development is a sculptor, the Donatello, who is made to the statue of David. That is important. And also here see there are Mona Lisa on diagram. There is a beautiful smile on this picture, and there is a Mona Lisa. There is a world famous painting. There is a on this resonance time. The national identity as gray or stronger. This was reflected in the development of modern European language such as the Italian, Spanish, French, German, English, etc. There is the most important language in this period of time as the language of literature. Now the writers used to be local language in poetry and drama, prose, etc. There is a local language used here instead of Latin word. The work of resonance is the author become accessible for large number of people due to use of vernaculars, language and introduction of printing press. The Bible is printed and read by a large number of people, and several works that were produced in a modern European language were Dante's is a divine comedy and the Horatio and the Paris of the Follies. Machiavelli is their princess of caravans and Du Quixote. That's important. Two major developments took place in the history of Europe toward the later part of the Renaissance. And the first is a Protestant Reformation, which is resulted in their spirit in the Christianity. The second development of concern for reform within the Roman is a Catholic Church. Generally referred to be a Catholics is a reformation of counter-reformation. And Reformation was a part of social, religious, and political movement which led to be a emerge of the modern world.